Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Joey Gase is a race car driver in the NASCAR Xfinity and Cup Series. He is also an advocate for organ donation. Joey was just 18 when his mom died of a brain aneurysm. Since his parents were divorced, Joey made the difficult decision to donate his mother's organs. He is proud of that decision today because he says his mom would have wanted that. And today, how that decision inspired a new edition in this children's book series. It is called Howl Goes to the Races.
The author is also passionate about organ donation because she is a living donor. 14 years ago, Brenda Cortez gave one of her kidneys to another mom, and now she writes stories about an owl who learns about the value of this life-saving gift. Who is Howl, right, Brenda?
Howl the owl.
So cute. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I think this is such a cool story that you teamed up, with a race car driver. This is what, your 5th book in this series?
Yep, in the series, 6th book overall.
Yeah, that's exciting. So how did you find this race car driver and figure out this connection that the two of you shared?
We connected through social media. There's a pretty big social media group for organ donation, which is very neat. So just connected with him, started chatting, and sent a few of my books if he's going to be out and about with kids. And then set it up when I was in Vegas last September, and the race was there. It just so happened. So I'm like, yeah, let's hook up. And it came to me we should write a book about Howl and the races. So
yeah,
very
it's
cool.
Wonderful that he supported it. And I feel like somebody like him, a high profile race car driver, when they support an important issue like organ donation, it does a lot for a cause.
Definitely. He has Donate Life, or the different organ procurement groups. They'll sponsor him and they'll be on the hood of his car.
I love that he does that. That looks fantastic.
Handprints of the donor families.
Very cool.
That's neat. Wow.
Very neat.
What made you decide to be a living donor?
I honestly didn't know much about it. I had it on my license that I would be a donor, if I wasn't here anymore. It just came about that a lady that I knew, barely knew, she needed a kidney. I was like, oh, what do you have to do? What do you need?
Really?
Good
And you
for
ended up
you.
being a match? Wow.
Yep.
That's really fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
So that was the inspiration for the book. And is Howl always a character in each one of the editions?
Yes, so my first book was about my living donation, and Howl didn't exist yet. And then ever since then, yes, he's the main character. His name, Howl, stands for Help Others with Love.
Oh,
so I came up with that saying, and it's like, hey, that spells out Howl.
Yeah, that's really cool. And he really goes around and talks about organ donation. This here is kidney, is more about kidney donation and kidney dialysis. Is that correct?
Yep, so the book that came out just before the Joey goes to the, or Howl goes to the races, Howl learns about kidneys and dialysis.
Yeah.
So that just wanted to kind of circle back with kidney, because that's the biggest need for an organ that's needed. So
Gotcha.
there's approximately 113,000 waiting on the transplant list just in the United States, and about 90,000 or so are actually waiting for a kidney. So
Wow.
a visual is almost 2 full Miller Park stadiums for the Brewers.
Wow.
So that's how
People
many.
waiting.
Yeah. So and lots of people are on dialysis. It affects a lot more people, I think, than you realize. So just wanted to do a story about that as well.
Well, and you talked about how many people need a kidney. A kidney is also one of the organs that you can give as a living donor.
Yep.
So many times people think of organ donation when somebody passes away and the decision is made to donate their organs for different reasons. But that's unique about kidneys, that you're able to still be healthy and to give as a living donor.
Yeah, it's been 14 years for me already. There's a lot of people that I'm meeting that are living kidney donors, and they're just donating to anybody they don't know. Just, hey, I want to donate a kidney and help somebody.
Wow.
What is it like? Because I think there's a lot of people out there who wonder, well, is there anything that changed in your life because of it? Can you not do certain things or eat certain things? Or, they wonder, how will this affect me if I choose to become a donor?
No, I mean, it's just it's a major surgery, so you're not going to be feeling well right away.
Yeah.
For me, I felt really good though pretty quickly. It was just that initial time in the hospital, and then extra tired maybe for the first year after, but otherwise, for me, no, nothing really. Just you're not supposed to do like contact sports.
Right.
I don't anyway, so I'm not playing hockey.
I was like, yeah, you're out there in the playoffs.
Not helping out the Admirals tonight, huh?
No.
You've got a couple of signings, book signings coming up tonight and then Saturday morning and afternoon.
Yes.
At these signings, people are able to get a copy of the book, meet you, see Howl in person.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
So tonight you are at the Point After Pub and Grill, which is located in Franklin. That's tonight from 5:30 to 8. Then tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, thank you. This Cream City 5K, that's in Greenfield Park. And then in the afternoon on Saturday, you're at Garden District Craft Fair, which is on South Howell Avenue in Milwaukee. That's where people can find you, meet you, get copies of the book, and again, meet Howl, which is great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So nice to have you here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Bye, Howl.